Hey everyone, this is Prince Watercrest, and welcome back to Let's Play Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie for the Game Boy. We have already made it to the final boss in just 2 videos. All I need to do now is just unpause and morph. That's pretty much all there is to it. And I'm going to go ahead and finish off as many putties as the game will pretty much throw at me. And I'm not worried about powering up the Dino Bomb because it will not work against Ooze, so don't even bother. So after finishing off those putties, after morphing, we just move to the right, and it's time for this guy. This guy has 3 attacks. One of them was the lightning. The second one was that projectile attack we just saw. And I'm just going to let him carry me all the way to the left side of the screen. And the third one was some eye laser that pretty much tracks you. If you see that happening, just dash tackle all the way to the right, hit him, and you just stay there. If you either don't wait for him to attack, or you stay near him after hitting him once, he will telepathically toss you to the left side of the screen. And I'm getting some really good patterns here. And that hit me. I hate Ooze's first form because, yes, spoiler alert, does the first form. It does a lot of damage in a matter of seconds, especially with the lightning. And I managed to get that to disappear in time. The best thing about the telepathic throw is that it can actually cause the I-beam to disappear. And that's basically the first form of Ooze made easy. Now we have to take on the second form, and thankfully I have a good enough amount of health. So let's see if I can do this. Alright, we have to hit him in the chest, and we have to basically hit him in the chest as fast as possible, and then we have to avoid him as he goes to the other side of the room. Thankfully, in case we die here, we don't have to worry about doing the first form ever again, as you're about to see. Basically, what you want to do is just jump up and kick him in the chest, and then avoid him as he goes to the other side of the room. In case he flies low, you either want to duck under him so that his feet don't kick you, or jump over him if he goes super low. Pretty much to your level. Also, when you first meet him, he's the same color as your Ranger, but after you continue, he's just pink. Not pink, but gray. And if you can time it right, you can actually hit him before he gets any attacks launched off. Once again, I can't speak to save my life. But you guys probably knew that after watching me play like 70-odd games, right? Yeah, I kind of thought so. And he got a little low there. I don't like these kinds of... I was expecting that thing to disappear, and it didn't. Managed to get that attack off just in time. I thought it was going to die a second time. If you're a bit slow, sometimes he'll stay on the same side of the screen as you hit him on last. He'll just go a little lower. But as long as you keep away from the projectiles and try to hit him as quickly as possible, you should be okay. You don't get much of an ending. You just see Ooze pretty much disintegrate. You see the 6 power coins, which also still includes the Falcon Zord coin from the movie, the only one that was from the movie. Then you see the one of Ranger that you beat the game with, beat Ooze with in this case. And you get the credits, and that's pretty much it. I didn't really mention my Christmas memory of the game in full, because I'm doing this game like a couple days before Christmas, even though you guys won't see this until January. As I mentioned before, oh, the guy's name is Morphin. Okay, I was trying to figure out what... Man-sized Rats. I thought it was King of the Rats there. Well, I got the other boss names right. But anyway, I got the game for Christmas in 1995. Along with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the Fighting Edition. Had good fun with both games, especially Fighting Edition. And, well, when it came time to play the Game Boy game, I played the first stage, and it never occurred to me that you had to press select in order to morph. Kind of like in the Super Nintendo game. And so I always made it to the end of the stage, beat up as many putties as I could, never understanding that I had to morph in order to face the boss, and I just fought putties till I was bored and then turned the game off. It wasn't until I did the pressing of the select button on accident, then I realized that was what you had to do to morph into a Power Ranger. And then from there, the game got a lot more enjoyable. So, yeah, that's how I pretty much figured out how to morph, because I didn't read the manual at the time, because I was too easily eager to get into the game, and I don't remember if the manual even mentioned it. So, yeah, that was my Christmas memory of the game. Might as well go ahead and say what I think about the game here, give my little mini review. Graphics, you can tell what stuff is. They could be better, but they're alright for a Game Boy game. Oh, and after the credits, you get a little quote from the Ranger that you just beat the game with. So that's pretty nice. Anyway, I mentioned the graphics. They're alright. They still could be better, but at least you can tell what is what. The sound, there's not a lot of sound. I do like the music in this game, though. It's not the best, but I do enjoy it. The Nintendo Power Rangers games from the 16-bit era did have some decent music. Play control. This is where I have a little bit of a problem. The controls seem a little unresponsive at times. Like when I try to move and then jump to the right at the same time. I find myself having to jump and then immediately hold right to go ahead, because sometimes if I have to jump over something and then I have to jump over a pin immediately afterwards, sometimes the jump button won't respond. I don't know why that is, and I wish they corrected that before they released the game. Other than that, play control is pretty much okay, but the thing with the jump that I mentioned in part 2 as well as just now, that could have been handled a little better. And replayability, would I play this game again? Probably once in a while, but I don't really see a reason to ever play it again. There's no hidden levels or hidden characters or bosses or anything. It just kind of faithfully follows the movie a little bit more, kinda, than Super Nintendo and maybe Sega Genesis. That's kind of debatable, but it's an okay game. I wish it were a little more polished, but at best it does serve as a good mindless diversion for about 30 minutes to an hour. Maybe 45 minutes to an hour, depending on how quickly you can get through the game. It won't take you long. And that's pretty much it for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie for the Game Boy. Hopefully I will be back with another Let's Play. Until then, this is Prince Watercress. Take care, stay safe, thanks for watching, and see you guys later!